And then going to Syria,
Yeah.
the cessation of hostilities seems to have unraveled with the expiration of the 48-hour time period north of Aleppo. What are you doing to try to restore that, if anything?
Okay, so we've talked about it extensively this week. We believe the nationwide cessation of hostilities remains in place, remains open-ended. Again, as we've said repeatedly, we know that there are these areas of violence. We understand that these attacks continue in some of these places. However, as we said on Monday with our joint statement with the Russian Federation, we remain committed to advancing this and creating that space for political dialogue and transition.
Are you actually doing anything? I mean, it's all very well to say that a theoretical construct remains in place and is open-ended, but if it has unraveled, as we've seen, repeatedly since it was originally imposed or agreed to, are you making any fresh efforts to?
So we are. Both the United States and the Russians are currently focusing in those areas that you're mentioning, making efforts to continue the confidence-building measures, speaking to people on the ground to continue the cessation as we move forward.
Who's doing that, and is the Secretary himself doing anything on this? Has he talked to
Well,
Mr.
as we take a look at the ISSG moving forward, we continue to have these conversations. We're speaking on the ground. This is part of the process that we have structured. This is something that happens day to day, hour to hour. So the commitment's there. Yep. Turkey.
The Turkish president says his country is ready to take unilateral action against ISIL in Syria, saying that Turkey hasn't received the support that it wants from its allies. What do you think about Turkey taking unilateral action in Syria?
So I've seen those reports. We're going to refer you to the Turkish government to speak to that. We view our NATO ally Turkey as a key partner in the coalition to counter ISIL. As we do with all of our partners, we continue to discuss with Turkey our strengthening our cooperation. I would, again, refer you to Turkish authorities on any operation they may be planning.
Yeah, Erdogan, well, he says that the allies are not supporting Turkey the way it wants. Has the U.S. received a request for support from Turkey, and what kind of support does it want from the U.S.?
So we're in constant dialogue with Ankara on this. And as I said, our cooperation and our relationship with Turkey is one of allies and partners and friends.
Think about Ankara's complaint.
Again, I'd refer you to Turkish authorities to speak specifically to the president's comments.